Where you guys coming from?
Denver, Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah. So wasn't too bad of a flight.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You find that's an advantage for you when you fight at altitude?
It can be, yeah. Especially like when we fight in Vegas. I feel like that's the best. It's like similar climate, like dry and stuff. But I think sometimes when you go like down to sea level, sometimes or like somewhere like I don't know, Florida or something like that, it could be a little hard to breathe sometimes because it's so thick. Yeah.
Oh, for real? That bothers you? Oh.
I mean, I don't know. It's just so different.
hot.
But honestly, yeah. But I do. I mean, I definitely felt great fighting in Denver. You know, just this past Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. It's great up there.
It's not.
Well, I love it. I love Denver.
I was gonna say.
I went up there for a month to try to adjust. It's
I've been there. I've been there for 10 years.
In Denver?
Bruh, that acclimation is a lie.
Really?
That don't happen.
I think
bruh.
it just makes you mentally tough, you know?
I've been there for 10 years, bro. I'm still walking up and down the stairs, breathing heavy.
But I'm going to tell you something. This is what I read. I read that different blood types do better at high and low altitude.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm blood type B positive, and my blood type is good for high altitude. I do fine in high altitude.
Yeah.
I just got to acclimate like at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would say that your cardio is at an all-time high
When?
right now?
No.
Yeah.
All time low right now, to be honest.
I mean, you look like you're getting in shape.
I'm getting in shape,
Yeah.
but I fell off. I did that pro wrestling match in Japan.
Yeah.
I took a break from training because I trained really hard for this. So I'm like, now today I started back.
Yeah, that's good. How you feel?
I feel good. Good. I don't feel 46.
46?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't feel 46.
You look like you're 30, 31
Oh, thank you.
35.
That's a nice thing you ever said. How old are you now?
in dog years. So
Wow.
Damn.
one thing I want to jump into off the break is as our most requested guest in the JAXXON podcast Discord, we were talking about weight classes. We were talking about fighters, and me and Rampage this weekend, we just saw the big fight. We saw Jake Paul fight Mike Perry. And everybody keeps talking about weight classes and how much difference weight means, right? We see Jake Paul now calling out Luke Rockhold. We see a lot of different things happening right now in the landscape of MMA and boxing. Yeah, he did. It's okay. We'll get to it. One thing I want to know is what was the main reason for moving up in weight for you?
Yeah, just for me personally, like everybody's different, but the weight class to 115 was starting to get a little rough. Just each time I was doing it, it's just getting a little harder. Like mentally, I was like better at it, but physically, I could just tell it was taking its toll. But then not only that, I just was fighting the same people at 115, and then I already beat Whaley twice, and then I lost my belt to Carla, and then like she ended up getting beat by Whaley. It's just kind of the same thing. So I was just like, I don't know, to get up to fight her a third time was a little bit like tough in my mind. I mean, not to say I couldn't do it like later on for the right price, but I don't know. It's just like I also always had a goal to become 2-division champion as well. And I feel like I'm at the right, like perfect amount of time to be able to do that. And I knew that it wasn't just going to be like just super easy to go right in there right away. So it was going to take some time to build up that momentum. And I'm at the perfect age right now where I have that time. And yeah. Here we are.
What is it about fighting the same people? Is it getting like boring, like the training camps and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've had so many rematches, and then just like thinking about the same person, and then I don't know. I mean, for me, like fighting is more. I mean, a lot of people do it for like entertainment and things like that. For me, it's all about education. I'm trying to learn something, like try to apply what I'm learning to the fight. So. So to fight the same person is kind of sucks. Yeah,
I always thought about that. How those guys at K1 do it? They fight each other over. Remember K1?
That's the best.
Well, you fighting the same.
I fight the same dude every Saturday, man. That's the best. That's
why,
you get comfortable.
Why do you like that?
Because I know the guy already, man. You don't have to. There's no.
Kickboxing is different, though. I feel like.
Yeah, it's more simple. It's more simple.
Yeah,
it's brutal though too. At the same time,
it is
just banging shins and just cracking each other left and right. There's no easy way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but get hit pain isn't as bad as on your back tired pain.
we all appropriate differently.
I mean, you had an amazing career. Obviously, you're very seasoned as a trainer, as a fighter, and now obviously helping with the amazing career we've seen so far. What do you think one of the biggest attributes is from you as a fighter being able to train at such a high level now and train fighters?
I think the part that makes it the best is that I'm recently out of my career. I think that's what makes it make the most. The things that I'm talking about and showing and the work that we're doing, it's because I'm fresh out of the game, not stopped fighting 20 years ago and now I'm just sitting on a stool talking. You know what I mean? So I can still like I said, brand new out of it. And then really my career, as it started going down, Roses took off.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough to be able to jump onto the train with her and still keep growing. So I mean, we're actively always doing things, meeting new people, like training with different people. But it's just the level of understanding that I have now versus back when I was fighting myself.
Do you have a lot more other fighters? Or?
No. Alonzo Minifield, I work with. He's a 205er in the UFC. I work with him whenever I get the opportunity to. But
it's a little hard. I'm a little demanding.
it's just
Definitely. Yeah.
Is she a diva? Is she a hard work or is it easy work?
it just takes a lot. It's not more. It's because it's more than just. It's more than just punching and kicking and working out. It's punch, kick, work out, but then we also live together and wake up together.
Balance our relationship too.
There's a lot that goes into it. So a lot of I haven't learned yet how to give my attention and emotions to one person and then someone else and then someone else and then someone else. I'm getting better at that, but that's why I work with like one or two other people on this side. But like I said, Alonzo Minifield is the only one as of recent that I've been working with.
Do he live with you too?
No, not
when he's in town.
When he's in town, yes, but no, he's in Dallas.
Do you get mad at him sometime and take it home with you and you know? When he's coaching you, 'cause I get mad at my coaches.
I mean, yeah, it does happen. Yeah, right now we're like in a really good spot, you know. But I always need to
just won. You just whooped that ass, of course.
I know.
Hey, I mean, like,
He laughs. He's like, thank you.
No, right now everything's great.
Yeah.
Wait, so
I always gotta know why I'm doing something though, and I think he like is frustrated sometimes if I'm like, but wait, why? You know, and then he's gotta be like, just do it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
know.
Just why? Break that down for me, because a lot of fighters do say that they love when a coach can explain to them. You know, Corey Sandhagen had said the same thing.
Yeah.
Frank Shamrock. They want, if a coach says something, they want to know why.
Yeah. I mean, I had to think about that. I think it's just because I think you just know how to apply it better, you know, and like you'll know in what context. So, because like, you know, he'll shout out great things in the corner sometimes, or even like other people in the corner will shout out the perfect thing every once in a while. But then sometimes it's like you just don't see it there, you know, and you're standing from a different vantage point. So it's just all about, I don't know. I think
it comes down to you as a fighter versus other fighters. I feel like you're very intuitive and you go off your own like kind of rhythm and movement. So it's like you very have to listen. It's got to make sense for you. Whereas a lot of fighters like the Cain Velasquez type, you tell this motherfucker what to do and he'd do it.
Right.
And there's no other way. He's got to be told what to do.
Yeah.
But like on your side, I think it's a little different.
Yeah, I'm a overthinker. I'm very deep, you know. So it's like
punch her in the fucking head.
I'm like, wait, but let me do some calculations.
She's like, well, why? It's like, well,
let me see. Yeah, it's like my greatest strength, but I feel like all fighters, whatever their greatest strength is usually also their greatest weakness, you know.